torch was hot before the sun came up. Niwa already had his hands in fire. He'd look at me and say, "You're late again," and I would say, "The road is longer when I try." I didn't have a reason to be there. I didn't have a skill to offer up. But Niwa never asked for one. He just poured tea and handed me a cup. And in the morning light of Tatarasuna was, for the first and only time, just someone at a table in the morning with no names I had to carry and no reason to be fine. What Niwa knew that no one else did was that a name is not a thing you're born with. It's a thing that somebody hands you first. What Niwa knew was warmth before the word. He never asked me what I was made of. He never counted up my sins. What Niwa knew was, this is where you live now. So pull up that chair and let us begin. He taught me how the different metals speak, how you can hear the steel when it's content. A blade that's forced will crack along the spine. A blade that's chosen settles into its bent. I thought that was a lesson about swords. I think now it was a lesson about me. The puppet who was forged without a purpose had to find the shape he chose to be. And in the evening over Tatarasuna, he'd tell the stories of the Gokiden. And I would listen like a person who believed that he might still be there when the story reached its end. What Niwa knew that no one else did was that a name is not a thing you're born with. It's a thing that somebody hands you first. What Niwa knew was warmth before the worth. He never weighed me on a set of measures. He never flinched at what I couldn't show. What Niwa knew was, you can belong somewhere, even if you're not entirely sure you're whole. There was a day I won a sparring match against the youngest swordsmith in the art. Niwa laughed so hard he dropped his hammer and said, "I always knew you'd work this hard." I didn't know what pride felt like before that. I didn't know that I was capable of standing in a circle of loud laughter and feeling even briefly acceptable. What Niwa knew, what Niwa showed me, was the weight a simple morning carries when someone saves a seat for you by name. What Niwa knew was, I was worth the bother, even when I hadn't earned the right. Oh, what Niwa knew was, home is not a building, it's the person who keeps the fire lit at night. What Niwa knew, what Niwa showed me, was the weight a simple morning carries when someone saves a seat for you by